Okay, let's see. So, we just got our new card, Reit. And why is there no fish? I don't see any fish. What's going on? What about the... Oh, I see a fish. Get the BSR kids. Anyways, we're here to look at the deck profile video for... Dual Temptation Reit. Reit is a new card that came on Collection 5, and after testing her for a while today, I kinda like the deck. And this is just my version of what I would build for Reit. You can build your own versions, like totally normal, but this is what I like for Reit. We have our starter, Bermuda Triangle Cadet Shizuku. When rolled upon, draw a card, and if my opponent is grade 1 or greater, get a quick shield. 8 crit. Typical. 4 heal guardians, 4 draw PGs. And that's just my trigger ratio. Next up, we're going into our grade 3s. We run 4 copies of our main Reit, main unit, Dual Temptation Reit. Axial, once per turn, just bind the rear guard to draw a card. Then at the end of battle, this unit attack, counterblast 1, discard a card, stand this unit, and it gets try -1. Choose up to one card in my bind zone with the same card name as the one discarded for cost. If I did, just call it, and it gets a force marker for the opponent's a grade 3. Then we have our orange package of not one, but 2 perfect performance challenges and 1 Shoujo debut stage 2. When Orange attacks the Vanguard counter +1, choose any number of Vanguards in any player's Vanguard circle and return it to my hand and activate. So if I bounce 2 or more, then she gets +10. If I bounce 3 or more, she gets a 4. If I bounce 4 or more, get a call card, which normally will be tier 1. What tier 1 does is, if it's on Vanguard circle, which will usually not be, if I bounce 3 or more, she gets +15. At the end of battle, if I bounce 3 or more, counter +1, discard a card, she restands with dry -1. And for grade 4s, we run 3 copies of Legendary Prism Dual Nectaria. She's usually the one that binds to go bind the card. That's literally it. If you call it from bind zone, she gets +10. She's usually like a potato package, mostly. Like, it's your main filter. You can do a lot of stuff with her. Grade 1 wise, we run 3 copies of Dual Pretty Horn Rule. When placed on Vanguard circle, search your deck for up to 1 card and bind it. When it plays from hand, choose up to 1 card. Choose up to 1 normal unit from drop some point on the bottom of your deck. If it's the same card name as the card in your bind zone, so +1 draw card. So this is one way for you to use a lot of your soul. Another way is the next card coming up, which is 1 copy of Sparkling Soul Nikita. When placed on regular circle, guardian circle, soul buys 1 or more cards. She get +5 and shield +5 until each turn. Until end the turn for each one soul blasted. If it's 3 or more, I draw a card. So these 4 cards are just your typical soul blast engine. The reason I only run 3 copies of Uro is because 1, deck consistency issues, 2, not enough space. I run 4 copies of Mermaid Idol Ellie. This is your typical card package in the deck. Vanguard regular circle, when a unit's attack hits or attack a boosted hits, retire this unit. If it's on regular circle, just search your deck for 1 Ellie. Add to your hand. When playing a guardian circle, send the Ellie back to the deck and get shield +10. And then we have 3 copies of Mermaid Idol Seta. It's your grade 3 searcher. During your turn, if another unit is in the same column as this unit, you'll power +5. When placed from hand, look at the top 5 cards, reveal up to 1 grade 3 from among them, add it to your hand. If you did, discard a card. And for countercharge, we run 2 copies of Equitable Career Spiana. When placed, You may return a card with the same card name as a grade 3 on your Vanguard regard from your drop zone to the bottom. If you did, countercharge and shuffle. Grade 3 wise, grade 2 wise, we run 4 copies of Dual Mini Heart Roll. When attached to Vanguard on Rigor Circle, for each card in your bind zone, you get +3. Vanguard regard, if you have once per turn, if you have a Vanguard duo, counter +1. Choose a card in your bind zone and add the same copy to your hand. We run 3 copies of Top Idol Aqua. Now, people might be wondering, why 3? Why not 4? Again, same thing as dual, same thing as the one of the next cards coming up, is space issues. This is a typical combo piece with call piece with Ange, and it's also like good to call as other situations. During your turn, if you have another unit in the same column as this unit, it gets +5. When placed, return up to one of your other normal units from your regard to your hand. If you return the card, draw a card and discard a card, and it can only be used once per turn. We run 1 copy of Saaya because of deck issue, because of consistency issues, but also because of no space. When placed on Vanguard or Rigor Circle, or when it's placed, discard a card from your hand, look at the top 3, add one of them to your hands and the other 2 to the bottom. She gets +5, but if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3, she gets +10 instead. Finally, we run 2 copies of Chocolate Love Heart Lizelot. Continue skills, it can be called as a grade 1, so this can be considered as a grade 1 when it's being called for a Regard Circle. Vanguard, when placed, look at the top card of your deck, and you may choose to call it or place it into your soul. But yeah, as the wise orange once said in the stream, if you're not playing the VSR, why are you playing Reit? Because the reason why is because you get to play with the fishy. Anyways, this has been Team Overtrigger signing off. This is Saaya signing off.